Hello everybody, this is GT7 and welcome to the episode. In this episode we're going to be only focused in one particular build using the Tomahawk VGT at Sardegna. So in this episode I'll be covering on how to get the car, the setup, and most importantly the race itself. So hopefully this particular build will be a new build that you can use just to farm some more credits in Gr.1. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the episode. Alright, so to begin with this particular build, we're going to do a step-by-step process. Our first step, of course, is going to be the car. We're going to quickly swing over by Brand Central first. We're going to click on America, then we're going to head our way to Dodge. After the menu does load up, we're going to click on Showroom. And for the car that we'll be using for this race, it's going to be this one right here. I know there's 4 different types of Tomahawks in the game, as you see through here at this list. Duly noted, this car was in fact the GOAT when it became the ultimate car to use for Tokyo Expressway 600 back in the day. But for this episode, like I did point out, we'll be using this one right here. As you can see, this one, matter of fact, does have a more of a race car look compared to the rest of the 3. But for this car, it's going to be roughly right at 800 plus PP, almost the 900 PP category. So we'll have to do some nerfing. If you're curious on what the rest of the sets are for this car, with it being standard with a stock build, that's what it looks like. So after we grab the car, we first are going to quickly check out the livery I have for this car, and then we'll go to the tuning shop. Now, if you guys want to pretty much follow me in the game, you can search me up in the game, searching either race photos or liveries, that styles I do make in the game. And the profile you're looking at is going to be Jeffrey GT97 YT. That is my GT7 profile, and if you do follow me in the game, you will be able to actually see my news feed in what I have shared or reposted. Either mainly the majority is liveries. That way, if you do see my episode, I'll have it right there, and you can just grab it to your collection. But for the special livery, it's actually going to be a livery that another YouTuber tuner has made, which is Rocky5516, which I'm pretty much familiar with his stuff, and he actually does some pretty good Tokyo Expressway, Le Mans, and Sardegna builds. So if you want to check out his stuff as well, you're more welcome to do so. And he actually started a bit earlier than I did when it came to this grinding farm builds in the game. But here's this custom purple SRT livery, which I thought looked pretty cool for this car. If you want to look up the livery for yourself, you can search his username, which is right here, SRT, and of course Gr.1. And of course, you could actually, if you do follow me in the game, I do have it in my newsfeed, and you can just add to your collection. Now the question is, does it really do anything to your car? Not really, because the rims, you can't change the rims or anything like that. So doesn't really matter what kind of livery it is. I just throw that in there just in case if you want to keep the livery. Alright, so here in the tuning shop, going to show you guys what kind of parts you'll need for the car. It's going to be something pretty simple. The only thing you need is going to be from Club Sports, and we're going to only be using ballast right here. I do have power restrictor equipped or purchased, but we'll only be focusing on the ballast right here. Semi-racing, nothing really special except for the custom LSD and then fully customized manual transmission, and that's literally is going to be it for the parts from Tuning Shop. Now let's go ahead and head over to our garage for one last time and check out the setup before we get to the race. For our setup, we're going to be using racing hard tires for this race. That way it provides the lowest PP setting for the car. Here is the look of the suspension. If you want to go ahead and just basically pause the game and just copy everything down you see from suspension to the differential, you can. For the aerodynamics, which is going to be a pretty important play into this particular car, for our downforce, we have the front all the way down to 800 for the front of the car. The rear is going to be maxed out at 1600. If you do this trick, this really will help you a lot when it comes to really cutting a lot of PP points in the game. For our ECU, we have the full control computer equipped. 95% is going to be our number for our power. We do have ballast, which I did mention earlier, 126, and we have it toward the front at -48. The power restrictor, you don't need it at all, just keep it at 100%. Fully customized manual transmission, and the top speed's at 360 kilometers automatically, and it'll look something like that. Here is the look of the transmission gears, just in case if you want to manually copy them to your own transmission, you can. So I'll leave the screen up just for a little bit longer, but you are more than welcome to pause the episode just in case if you wanted to either copy it or have it a certain way of your own tune. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the rest of the screen. As we look toward the back, there's absolutely nothing back here, and that's going to be it for the setup tune. So nothing, it's not really as aggressive or complex or technical compared to a, let's say, a Tokyo build. Just basically hard tires with low downforce to the front, to maximum to the front. Add some ballast to the back of the, or to the front of the car, and you're good to go. So I'll let you guys watch the race. You are going to be in field map 1 for the majority of the race. There will be a lap in the race where you actually do have to change to map 4, and you'll see that in this race. So I'd really encourage you just watch the race itself. I'm going to be pretty much comms off in that race, so you will hear the genuine engine sound and the rest of the environment sounds too. So if you want to go ahead and just fast forward to any particular part of that race, you can. I'll give my overall review of that car, and then we'll be able to showcase the next episode in GT7. So until then, I'll see you guys when we get to the end of the episode. For my next episode in Gr.1 7, we're going to be using a very lovely classic using the Porsche 911 from 1995. And the cool thing about this car is it actually has a swap as well. But I think for the episode, I'm going to be covering both a stock engine build and a swap engine build for just Tokyo Expressway 600. So hopefully when that episode is released, that'll be a great help, just in case if you're trying to find a really good car to use at that track. And trust me, I did an earlier test with a swap with that car, and it just worked really good, which was surprisingly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully that Tomahawk build will be a very good substitute, just in case if you haven't yet reached any of the classic Group C cars in your garage just yet. Hopefully that'll be a great substitute or a new car to use the farm. So hopefully that helps out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, go ahead and smash that like button. If you like to see my content down the road and don't want to miss anything from me, my posts or from episodes, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate your guys' feedback and your commitment to the channel, and being able to subscribe and follow up, and having all your suggestion tunes as well, which just really helps a lot. Which reminds me, if there's a particular tune you'd like for me to try out in any of the many races from Tokyo Expressway, even the 1 hour endurance spa race, I'll be more than glad to fulfill that wish, and hopefully that'll be a big help. If you want to check out the last episode I did cover, you can check that out as well using the Renault Fan Time build that we did at Tokyo Expressway, even though that particular car is a bit better at Le Mans, but you're more welcome to check it out if you can. With that being said, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the day or night where it might be, and I'll see you guys later, and take care.